Hamas freed more hostages today, just hours before the latest extension in the Israel-Hamas ceasefire was set to expire. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in the region pushing for the release of more hostages, as well as an increase in humanitarian assistance to Palestinian civilians in Gaza. Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
21-year-old Mia Shem ran into her mother's arms Thursday night. She was one of the hostages Hamas released on the 7th day of the temporary ceasefire. But new violence has heightened tensions. Israeli police said 3 people were killed in a shooting at a bus stop in Jerusalem. Hamas claimed responsibility. The attack came a day after Palestinian officials said Israel Defense Forces killed 2 boys during a raid in the West Bank.
We're reminded yet again by the events in Jerusalem today of the threat from terrorism that Israel and Israelis face every single day.
During his 4th trip to Israel since the October 7th attacks, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken pushed to extend the pause in fighting.
This process is producing results. It's important, and we hope that it can continue.
Blinken also traveled to the West Bank and met with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas. The White House says the 2 men discussed efforts to surge humanitarian assistance into Gaza and discussed improving the security and freedom for Palestinians in the West Bank. In Gaza, where the Hamas-run media says the fighting has destroyed more than 60% of homes, Palestinians took advantage of the lull in airstrikes to shop for food and supplies. This man says people are scared of the fighting resuming. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed Thursday to continue the war until all the hostages are out and Hamas no longer poses a threat. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
The government media office in Hamas-run Gaza said it is calling on the international community to set up field hospitals for the sick and the wounded. Israeli officials say around 30 women and children and 125 men, including several dozen soldiers, are still being held in Gaza.